Welcome to MoterMaze, your go-to place for the latest in cars, SUVs, and everything in between. Today we are diving deep, very deep, into the much-talked-about 2026 Hummer H3, covering interior, exterior, performance, pricing, and all the juicy details you need to know. Now, full disclosure, as of now there is no official confirmation from GMC or Hummer about a 2026 H3 version in production. What we're seeing are concept leaks, speculation, and rumor mixed with hints from their electric Hummer EV program. But we'll treat this like a what-if with the best available info, and you decide what seems real. So first off, exterior. The rumored 2026 H3 is expected to revive the compact rugged SUV form factor, combining classic Hummer lines with modern EV styling cues. Expect a boxy silhouette, bold wheel arches, squared-off edges, short overhangs, and large wheels, likely 20-22-inch at least. The front fascia might adopt the more modern Hummer EV-style light signature and grille design language, with LED strip lights and a closed-off or semi-closed grille depending on EV versus hybrid powertrain. You'll likely see skid plates, underbody armor, and aggressive cladding, giving it off-roader aesthetics. Some renders suggest a roof rack, large side steps, exposed hinges, and even modular off-road accessories. The exterior doors might feature flush or partially recessed handles. The rear could carry a tailgate with integrated spare mounting or accessory mounts. The overall height and stance should be elevated, with generous ground clearance for trails. Inside, the 2026 H3 would aim to blend rugged utility with modern comfort. You'd expect durable materials, heavy-duty plastics, rubberized trims, optional leather or vegan leather, and metal accents. The dashboard may be minimal but function forward, with a large central touchscreen, likely 15 to 17 inches, handling infotainment, navigation, vehicle settings, and off-road modes. Expect a digital instrument cluster, heads-up display, customizable drive mode displays, and over-the-air update capability. Seating might accommodate 5 adults, with good headroom and legroom. Rear seats could fold flat for cargo space. Storage bins, cargo tie-downs, and rugged floor mats would be part of the package. Off-road tech like cameras under the body, front and rear cameras, 360-degree surround view, and probably exterior cameras to aid rock crawling would be expected. The HVAC system would be robust, with dual-zone or tri-zone, air filtration, and perhaps a built-in air compressor or power outlet in the cabin. Sound insulation should keep road noise in check, but some off-road sounds allowed for character. Performance and powertrain is where speculation meets hopeful engineering. The Hummer brand is currently all in on EVs, and the 2026 H3 is expected to follow suit, or at least in hybrid EV variants. The Hummer EV line already has dramatic specs. For example, the 2026 GMC Hummer EV pickup offers up to 1,000 horsepower in the 3X trim. The base 2X model starts at about 570 HP in the SUV variant, and torque numbers reach enormous levels. The 2026 Hummer EV model year has a starting price of about USD $99,095 including destination for the 2X configuration, and USD $107,195 for 3X trim. For a hypothetical H3, it's plausible we'd see a smaller battery pack, lighter weight, and lower power than full-size Hummer EVs, but still impressive. Rumors circulating in forums suggest a quad-motor electric setup pushing over 100 horsepower and torque, on the order of 1,500 lb-ft for off-road variants. Some design leaks indicate 0 to 60 mph, but times vary depending on weight and configuration. With lighter mass, the H3 variant might reach 0-60 in 3 seconds, or even lower in performance trims. Range expectations would likely target 250-300 plus miles or more, depending on battery size and efficiency. The full-size Hummer EV SUV has ranges around 315 miles in ideal conditions. Off-road performance features would absolutely include multi-wheel steering, CrabWalk, or its upgraded form King Crab, rear steering, which allows diagonal motion and improves maneuverability, adaptive air suspension with a lift mode, perhaps 6 inches extra travel, electronically locking differentials front and rear, selectable drive modes, off-road, terrain, tow, haul, normal, my mode, and underbody protection. Water fording, rock crawling, and steep approach departure angles would be engineered with serious capability in mind. In 2026, the Hummer EV gains King Crab, which turns rear wheels faster than front wheels at low speeds. improving agility in tight terrain. This would likely cascade to the H3 variant if real. The new limited carbon fiber edition in 2026 promises 0-60 in just 2.8 seconds with further weight savings. Bidirectional charging, vehicle to load or vehicle to home, is also introduced, letting the Hummer power tools, homes, or other EVs. So for H3 you might expect scaled down but still advanced features. Let's talk pricing and positioning. If full Hummer EVs, SUV or pickup, start in the high USD 90,000 to over USD 100,000 range, then the H3, being smaller and presumably cheaper to produce, might slot under that, perhaps somewhere in the USD 60,000 to USD 90,000 range depending on battery, trim, and region. In markets like Pakistan, import duty and taxes may push final price much higher. For reference, used older Hummer H3s in Pakistan are listed around PKR $13,500,000, but that's from legacy gasoline models, not modern EVs or concepts. On the subject of features, expect plenty of safety and convenience: adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping, collision avoidance, automatic emergency braking, and perhaps even autonomous or hands-free driving in certain conditions if leveraging GMC's Super Cruise tech. The Hummer EV line already supports over-the-air updates and such. Inside you might find wireless charging, premium audio, Bose or equivalent, multiple USB/USB-C ports, ambient lighting, and smart connectivity, with apps that let you monitor battery, pre-climate, lock-unlock, off-road mode, etc. The vehicle warranty would likely mirror industry norms for EVs, perhaps 3 years 36,000 miles for the vehicle and 8 years 100,000 miles for the battery, based on what GMC offers for Hummer EV. For towing and payload, the full-size Hummer EV pickups are rated for up to 10,600 lbs towing capacity. The H3 might carry a proportional fraction of that depending on configuration. One other factor to keep in mind is energy and charging. For full Hummer EVs, total charging time on 240V could be around 11.2 hours. Fast DC charging speeds for Hummer EV are high as well, minimizing downtime. The H3 would likely support similarly aggressive fast charging. Also note, as of 2026, GMC is offering the Hummer in both pickup and SUV body styles for EV, choice of cargo versus dry storage, with shared pricing. In short, if they do build a true H3 revival, it would borrow heavily from the Hummer EV architecture and features, just in a more compact package. In summary, the 2026 Hummer H3 remains speculative, but all roads point to a rugged, compact electric SUV built on the same innovative EV platform as the full Hummer models. Exterior styling will be bold and muscular, interior tech-forward and functional, performance potentially jaw-dropping for its size, and pricing likely to undercut or sit just below full-size Hummers, but remain premium. Until an official announcement arrives, treat this as a blend of rumor and possibility. If you want, I can also prepare a side-by-side speculative versus confirmed Hummer EV features script or a localized price estimate for Pakistan. Just say the word.